Hi guys, this is Alejandro. Welcome back to my channel. So basically, I fell for it. Oh yes, I did. I bought the new 2018 iPad. And I bought the 12.9-inch 256 Wi-Fi only model. I've had this iPad for a few days already, and I've been carrying it around back and forth for a week. And in this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my initial impressions about this device. And in terms of look and feel and handling, I really like it a lot. I think the design is actually much better than the previous one, and the design really reminds me of the old iPhone 4S from years ago, which I really liked. That's basically one of the reasons I like this design, because it's so similar to the old one. And I didn't really like the previous design of the iPad before 2018. When you have it in your hands, it feels like a solid product. It feels well to the touch, and it's not too heavy. From this initial impressions video, I'm just going to go a little bit about what I like and what I don't like about the new iPad. First, I will go with the things that I like. One of the things that I like is that the feeling when you're operating the device, it's very, very smooth and fluid. And this smooth experience is because of iOS. Once you learn all the swipes and the commands, they start to become second nature to you. The cool part is that at times I'm thinking to myself, did I did this just quicker than my MacBook Pro in using a mice? Seriously, guys, the other day I thought about that, and it made me wonder. But really, maybe I would have to see how much time it takes to do something on the iPad versus the MacBook Pro. And now I'm just going to go over a few things that I didn't like about it. And it's also, and although I like the fluidity of iOS, there are some things that I don't like about it as well. For example, that it comes shipped with Safari for iOS, and I was kind of expecting for it to operate kind of like the one on the computer, which in part does, but there's one small detail that's pretty annoying to me, which is basically every time you load a site, it will actually trigger the mobile site to download. And guys, we have here 12.9 inches of real estate. I don't think we really need that mobile site on the iPad. We have plenty of screen real estate that we can use to browse through a desktop site without no problem. And it's kind of a pain in the ass. There's a way around it. You basically have to do a long press on the refresh button on the top of the browser. And this will actually pop up a button that you can press, and then that way you can request a desktop site. But it's kind of a pain to do this with every single site that you go through. It should actually be that you have to long press the button to get the mobile site instead of vice versa. My second gripe with the 2018 iPad is with the Wi-Fi connection. Actually, I'm not really sure if it's the Wi-Fi connection because I have always full signal, but sometimes when I'm browsing in Safari and I open a website, after I have been browsing the web for a while and the iPad goes to sleep, when I wake it up, I have actually no internet in my iPad. Very, very, very annoying. And the only way to fix it that I have found is to turn off the iPad and restart it. So, and that happens to me on a daily basis, probably like 5 times. So, I will have to call Apple support to see what they're going to say about this and how to fix it, or I think it just sounds kind of like a bug on the software. Hopefully they fix this on an update to iOS. Kind of a pain, but well, yeah, guys, that's kind of like my initial opinions on the iPad. I didn't go very deep on the subject, like how I said at the beginning. I only have had it for a week or so, and I have only used it a few times. Thank you guys for visiting once more, and hope to see you guys around. And please, if you're having any of those issues that I talked about on the iPad, please let me know in the comments if you have been able to fix it, or if you know anything about it. I'm pretty curious to see what's going on with this issue and how to fix it. Cheers to all.